You know, the Pacific Northwest is so blessed to have so many nonprofits and volunteers who recognize when others need support. So for more than a decade, Dignity for Divas has been helping women experiencing homelessness. Founder Nikki Gain Butler knows all too well about the stigma and the struggles that come with homelessness. Thank you so much for coming to talk about this.
Yes, I'm so glad to be here.
So first of all, tell me about the name Dignity for Divas and how you help.
Oh, yes. So Dignity for Divas, it started with my own journey of homelessness, and the word dignity is the number one point of helping people through trauma. You have to have dignity involved. It's about how you serve.
Yeah, and that's important, especially you have this beautiful wellness center. Tell me about that.
Oh, our Dream Academy is incredible. So we are able to host all of our workshops there, all holistic, self-care, allowing women to heal and work on truly overcoming their journey of homelessness and coming out on the other side. So it's just fantastic. We're right South Lake Union.
We're looking at pictures of it right now. It really is beautiful. So what can people do there? What can they learn?
Oh, so we have job training workshops, yoga, guided meditation, beauty classes, financial literacy. So it's really a full circle, and that's what it takes to really change and shift your mindset so that you can start living your life in a different way, right? So it's not just about getting housed.
Yeah.
That's just the first piece.
Yeah.
We work to help them keep the key.
I think that is so important. So you mentioned earlier that you understand that you dealt with this yourself. Can you kind of tell us more about your journey and how that journey helped shape this organization? Yeah,
you know, and it's such a blessing. Sometimes I go, wow, it was the best thing that ever happened to me because it put me in a position to help others.
Wow.
And everything that we built, especially our primary program, our Welcome Home program, was built off of the need that I had that wasn't met. And you know, there's a lot of services out there, but I'm really strong on how you serve. It's the way you serve somebody. So I built everything off of what I didn't see was available for me. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to build it.
Okay, I just want to hug you for that. Wonderful. Like you just said, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Not many people would say that about homelessness.
Yeah. Well, for me, it brought my purpose out. And I always tell people a lot of times, you know, we go through so many different things, each individual. And sometimes we're like, why is this happening? You know, pull out what it can do for you and what you can do for somebody else through what you're going through. Because sometimes your biggest pain builds you to your best purpose.
Well, you have a choice, right?
Yes.
You can let it tear you down and bring you into a horrible place, or you can choose to do what you've done.
What are you going to do with what happened to you? What are you going to do with it?
I love that.
Yeah.
And in your case, you've created dignity for so many. You've given them dignity, I should say. Champions for Change, that's the organization that's having this huge celebrity basketball tournament you've all been hearing me talk about. But Dignity for Divas is one of the benefiting partners. They've chosen a few charities. What will the funds mean for Dignity and for now and in the future?
Oh, so first of all, what an exciting time, right? To be just included in this huge event, which is crazy amazing. You know, these 3 athletes coming together, again, supporting the community, which is incredible. But for us, it's a way to help us build our capacity for real, because we're just overwhelming, like so many people reaching out to us wanting services. So this will allow us to reach even more women and provide even more services to them.
What was it like to find out that you were a recipient?
Oh my God. I first ran around literally in a circle for I think about 10 minutes. I was like, oh my God, you know, and then I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, so it was just such an honor because I think the cool thing is Seattle really comes together. And then it was like, wow. And then everything that we do is to help women who are in Seattle bring their lives back together. So I was just like, full circle moment.
I love it.
Yes.
And it gets the name recognition out there. So you'll never forget Dignity for Divas now. And it's so important to address this topic, to talk about it, because we may not be homeless ourselves. We may be blessed that we don't have to deal with that right now, but homelessness affects all of us. And you have thoughts on this, right?
I'm telling you, I say this probably everywhere I go. We are all experiencing homelessness together. And it may not be a direct experience, but if you walk by someone and you're seeing them in need and you don't know what to do and you're just like, oh my God, what do I do?
Yeah.
It affects you. In some way, you're going to think about that person. You're going to go home in your community where you live. Yeah. There's so many individuals that are in need, and it's overwhelming to just want to help and you don't know what to do.
And it's easy also, I think, to dismiss and say, oh, that must be this, it must be that, and because we don't want to deal with it, because it is sad. The reality of it is sad. But it's important, right, that we continue to have that empathy as humans?
Yes, we have to. We have to. We can't. I always say, you can't be the judge because you don't know what brought them there. And regardless of what brought them there, I think it's our job to help bring them out.
What can we do to collectively make this lasting change? How can we help?
It's so interesting. There's so many ways when I have people that come out to us and they're like, what can we do? What can my family do?
Yeah.
How can we help? I think always utilize what areas are your strengths.
Okay.
And use that to help. There's some people who are like, I love to cook. Well,
there you go.
Maybe you and your kids can cook a meal for a shelter.
Yeah.
Or if you love to organize, well, maybe you can reach out to a shelter and say, can I come help organize your pantry? So monetary is always important. Again, I tell people we can't keep the lights on with lotion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to, but we can't.
Yes.
But there's also so many ways that you can reach out and help on a level that doesn't overwhelm yourself, and just kind of find things that you already like to do and then do that.
I love that. What a great, just such great advice. Take your strength and share it. I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so excited to talk about this. And we're going to have more information about Dignity for Divas, both as well as how you can help and how you can get help. So just go to our website. And the Champions of Change celebrity basketball game is this Sunday, June 26th at Climate Pledge Arena. It's coming up quick. It's going to be a blast with sports stars from the Seahawks to the Storm to the Sonics coaching and competing. And you can go to championsofchange.org to find out more who's on the teams and get the tickets. Again, you better hurry because it's coming up quick.